Yo, Coach David here, Manatee County's body transformation and fitness specialist. I'm here today with one of our own special zoners. I'm here with Aruna.
Hi guys.
Hello, hello. Right, so we're here with Aruna today. We're going to talk about two things. All right, number one, what I want you to do is, Aruna, I just want you to introduce yourself just a little bit, give people a better idea. Like, so I know I jokingly and lovingly call you Doc, but everybody else, they're like, that lady's a beast, right? So, I mean, I'm sure you prefer Doc over Beast. So,
Doc sounds good.
Doc, you sure? I don't
Yes,
know.
it is.
We can put Beast on the back of your T-shirts. You know what I'm saying? But no. So, can you tell us a little bit about your workouts and what it is that you do?
My profession on the side, of course, is I'm an internist full time, and but I start my day with Red Zone for the last 15 months, and I really love it. I'm here every day because I want to get it off the first thing in the morning. It just is loads me up with so much of energy to carry through my day, and when I come to, of course, when I start my day right, everything goes right for me. That's how I feel about it.
That's right. A little bit of the domino effect that's happening there. And I've talked to you guys a little bit about that in email about like how one good action and one thing compounds to the next thing. Doc, you said one thing that was kind of cool in there, and that was basically that you have a full-time job, right?
Yes.
So you have a full-time job, you have a family, you have all these things that you're responsible for, but you still make time to come in, get your workouts in. And how many workouts do you do a week?
10 to 12.
Right, and that's pretty amazing because, like, generally speaking, I asked you to volunteer 2 hours a week, and you're actually giving me like 6 hours a week. So in addition to that, plus, like, not to mention, Doc is one of the biggest advocates for Red Zone. So she talks to a ton of people on a regular basis, even like with her profession.
That's right.
And she spends a lot of time, like, you know, her job and my job kind of go hand in hand because we both work in preventative measures, right?
That's right.
My job is to help and to ensure that individuals live longer, lasting, healthier lives, and your job basically is to make sure the same, right? We
That's right.
You make
Exercise,
sure they get
eating right, and staying away from the doctors.
That's right. Unless they're as amazing as you, because at the end of the day, I don't think anybody's gonna get in a foot race with you, right? So I think we're good there, right? You can catch them if they try to run out of you.
That's right.
So one of the cool things that I know Doc didn't really get to, but like one of the cool things it is that like a couple months back we had a little powwow. We sat down and we talked, which Doc used to like come in and we talk, and she asked me like all these serious questions, right? I know sometimes she was picking my brain, or sometimes she was quizzing me to make sure that I really knew what the heck I was talking about, right? So with that though, we talked a little bit about like how having the correct mindset, how it can really take it and transform your results, and how it transforms like your attitude, and how it transforms, you know, almost like it turns your thoughts into beliefs and then beliefs into actions, right?
You're right.
And so like with that, Doc, tell me a little bit about your mindset and like, so what's been the key for you to get so motivated to come in so many times and perform the way you do?
Because it's so hard to explain that because it gives you so much effects coming to work here. Your mind, as we're talking about, a lot of energy, a lot of focus I'm able to do with my work. I feel better about myself. Start my diet right. If I'm coming to Red Zone, working so hard, kicking my butt, running around, doing those laps, I'm going to eat right today. So I start my day off like that. At work, you feel good about yourself that you started with a workout compared to your fellow employees or anybody else. Sometimes every one of us have an excuse why we didn't work out today. So I try to motivate people too. Like,
right.
I did, so you can too.
Yeah, and I really think one of the cool things too is for anybody who deals with me, they know that I like to eradicate excuses, right? And so what I mean by that is that usually people will come in and they give me 1,000 excuses to why, but Doc is one of the primary reasons to why I feel the way I do. That at the end of the day, like if you prepare and if you get yourself ready, basically you have time to do anything that you want to do,
That's right? You plan and organize yourself, you can do it.
That's right. There's two things that I always tell people when they first start our programs. One is you want to plan your day around your workouts. It's not the opposite of that. And then the second thing really is that structure creates freedom, right? So it's kind of a crazy thought process here. But you got to hear me out on this thing. If you have structure in your day and you have structure in your life, then what happens is you're going to create more freedom for yourself. And once you create that freedom for yourself, then everything else tends to fall in line.
I agree with you.
Seem fair enough?
Yes, that's why I'm keep coming.
That's right. That's right. Now, one of the last cool thing that happens is I actually have something special for you.
Okay.
Right. So actually, one of the cool things that happens is this time of year is pretty magical for us, right? So this is this time of year that we have like our Zoney Awards. And so at the Zoney Awards, what we do is we highlight like everybody for the course of action that they've had over the course of the year, all the small victories that you had, all the big victories that you had, people who've been with us for 3, 4, 5 years. Like it's crazy to think that people have been with us. It's really crazy to think that people have been with us for 5 years, right? But also one of the cool things that we do is we vote on about 14 awards. So we have 7 that happen in-house. So when I say in-house, I mean whether our zoners are voting on them or whether the back office and the coaches are voting on them. And then we have 7 that are kind of like subjective awards that are kind of funny that we give to people in all admiration and hope that they understand how much we love them. So I'm actually going to present you, Doc, with one of the coolest awards that we give out. And this is something that was voted on by all the coaches. And so, Doc, Aruna, congratulations. So you will get our Coaches Award for 2017. And we couldn't be more happy to have somebody who's such a good person and such a good example for exactly what the epitome of what a zoner really is. And so I couldn't be happier to present you with this award, Doc.
Thank you so much. I'm so honored. I want to say thank you to all my coaches. I don't get to meet you all today, but
Right.
thank you all.
So here's your award, Doc. Give me a hug.
Thank
Appreciate
you,
you so much. And there's your award. So that thing better not be a paperweight. I'm expecting
There you go, guys.
I'm expecting to go into her office for a visit and see that thing.
It'll be there.
All right. So, Doc, I appreciate my time with you. Thank you so much for all your hard work, and thank you for all you do, Doc.
Bye, guys. Miss you all.
Bye, guys.